G'day, it's Dale here on my Panasonic G9 and my Lumix G12 to 35 lens at 2.8 constant aperture. Anyway, I'm just about to go for a little walk and I need to put my face mask on, so I'll do that and then we'll get going. Okay. This says road work ahead, and that's good news, but it also says road closed. The good news is that if you keep going straight ahead, the road ahead is going to work fine. Or the other way of taking it is that it's good news, because usually, oh, got that going now. Usually the road work is like 4 or 5 weeks behind, so it's great that this road work is indeed ahead. Okay, if you come across a sign in Australia, you need to be very, very careful, because it's warning you that the road work is coming to an end. So if you keep going on that way, it's the end of the road working, and sometimes a couple hundred meters down the track somewhere you're going to run into problems, and so you need to be very, very careful driving, because the road will not work anymore. Okay, you have to be very, very careful here, because up ahead is some bikes with no people on them, and also some arrows going both ways, because you don't want to hit them. So be very, very careful when you come across this sign here. Now in Australia, if you come across a sign like this, road closed, particularly in regional areas, you can do one of either 3 things. One is to obey and say, yep, the road's closed, and you take the detour, which is somehow over that way somewhere. Only about 5% of people actually do that in the country. And the second one is just to ignore the sign, get out and move them and just keep going straight ahead. And the third way is to create your own road. And about 4 or 5 weeks ago there was only 2 roads. There was one coming down this way and one coming down this way, but now this road is actually closed. The people up here have been very, very creative and have been able to do actually set their own roads and build their own roads. So we've got 1, 2. We have a road down here now. It used to be the footpath, but it's a road now. And then we have this other little road here if you're going up this way. Then over here, the good people of Sunraysia have created another road that goes that way. And there's a couple more roads over there as well. So when there was about 2 roads, there's now about 6 roads, and that's a very creative of people who live in regional Victoria. Now on this side we actually have some bikes still, but this time the bikes aren't by themselves. They've got a person with no feet sort of standing on top. So be very, very careful about these people here. So you do not want to run into a bike with a person on top that doesn't have any feet, and I don't think he has any hands either. So be very, very careful, because they might come out, especially at dark.